So it's our 9th year anniversary this year. My husband had this amazing idea to take me bowling. Right? I like bowling. I love bowling actually because it's like adventurous, and I love the camaraderie that happens and the cheering and all of these things that bowling brings. But I am a terrible bowler. Okay, I even got really legit bowling shoes that he gave me. They are super cute, super retro. So I was looking great. I was feeling good going to the bowling alley, but I am a terrible bowler. I think my average is like 65. It's bad. His average, without even trying, is like 120. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, after a couple of rounds, like, I was feeling pretty pathetic. And so I even asked my husband if he could go talk to the manager for me so that I could have the bumpers. Now, the manager, he's like this 80-year-old guy with a cane, and he comes up and he says, we only do bumpers for 10 years old and under. And I'm like, okay, obviously I'm not 10 years old and under. He's like, let me share a secret with you. Out of being an owner of this bowling alley for over 40 years, and I've been a bowler myself since I was 5 years old. So I'm going to give you my super secret advice. And I'm thinking it's going to be some super hard trick that I'm not going to do, or twist your wrist, or use this foot technique or something. But it wasn't that at all. It was actually something totally random that I didn't even know to do. But it was so simple, so simple. So he looks at me with his face, and he had this kind of like gravelly voice, and he was like, don't look at the pins. Don't look at the pins. Look at the arrows on the floor. Okay, so for those that have never gone bowling, on the alley, there are these little arrows that are, in like a going up and going down, like a stair-step arrows. He said, just look at the arrows where you're supposed to throw the ball down. Don't look at the pins. And I was thinking to myself, this could not be real. Like, this is too easy. Like, there's no way. So I follow his directions. I look at the arrows on the floor, and I kid you not, I got a spare the first time. Like, I was super excited. Instead of having like an average of 60 or so, I got like 95 at the end of my game. I was super pumped. Like, this is the most score I've ever had. And I was thinking to myself, as I was playing this game, how this can relate to something like a life lesson. So I was thinking, as I was bowling, how I was so concerned with how many pins were falling. I was so concerned with the score. I was so concerned with me beating my husband, or my husband beating me, and that I forgot to look at this very, very simple concept of looking at the arrows. And it made me think of, in life, how we get so tripped up on looking at the destination, looking at the goal, looking at the end product, that sometimes we miss the little step here and there, the little success here and there. Sometimes, being a mom of 3 and being at home with my kids, sometimes, honestly, I'm just like, let me just get him to college. Let me just get him to 18. Let me just get him driving, then get out of my house. But maybe the important thing we need to know is looking at those little successes, the little things that we can earmark our lives by, the little arrows, the little times that we're snuggling with them, we're hanging out with them on the hammock, we're tickling them, we're talking about, and why is the sky blue, and why is this. Those are golden moments of their life that they're not thinking about 18, they're not thinking about college, they're not thinking about 16, they're thinking about having those little moments with you, having those little times, having those little conversations with you. And anyway, I just thought that was a really cool life lesson I learned at the bowling alley, about how don't look at the pins, look at the little arrows in front of you, look at those little earmarks, look at those little successes, those little things. It's the little things that help us get to our destination. So anyway, this is Crystal Marshall, and peace out. Have a great evening. See you soon.